I'm a high school teacher and I like to see my students instead of being blocked from everybody. But I'm going to say a few things different than I normally do here today, which is why I want to videotape it, because I think on our journey, we have such an amazing journey. And our journey comes to where these people right here are smiling and happy. And that's the journey and the destination that we're looking for is that happiness that we feel. And I'm going to turn it around a little bit today onto you guys and ask you this one question, because I think it comes down to just this one thing. Think about all the people in your life that you know and love dearly. Your parents, your siblings, your closest friends, and even your just friends in your life. And what would you do if they came to you with the most difficult thing in their life to tell anyone, and they came to you because they trust you, and they trust you with their life, and they ask you, and they tell you, I'm trans. What will you do? How would you treat them at that moment? It's a huge question that a lot of people in my life were asked, and I got a reaction from them. That wasn't what I hoped would happen. Because we all have this that we think about our whole lives. We know eventually it's going to have to get us. It will catch us. Especially if we want to be that happy person. All these people up here are teachers. They're here to teach. Yeah, they're here to tell their story. I'm here to tell mine. I have told it many, many times. That's the reason I put my name right here. You can look it up. There's a YouTube channel that I've given a speech that would be able to tell you everything you'd want to know about me. I've talked to Portland State, I've talked to Oregon State, at my daughter's class, which is amazing. She introduced me. It was crazy. Crazy good. She stayed with me. So I ask you that. What would you do? We all want to be happy. We all want to love. We all want to be loved. And at that moment, we're risking everything with our families and our friends. That will you still love us? Will you still love us? Or did you just need us? And I think that's the difference. Most people confuse love with need. Most of our relationships are need relationships. Because as soon as that need isn't filled, we say goodbye to that person. Why is our divorce rate 50% in this world? It's because the other person isn't fulfilling our need. We're all looking for happiness. We want to be happy. How do we create that happiness? Well, all of us look outside of ourselves. We're looking for, maybe our religion will do it. Maybe our belief system will do it with that religion. As soon as something comes along that changes that belief system where we're uncomfortable with it now, that belief system was helping us be happy, and now this thing called transgender people comes along. They don't fit in that little area where I'm comfortable, where I love this thing about this belief system that I have. It doesn't include people like us that are different. And yet we are just as loving and lovable as anyone you could ever meet. The goal of everyone is to be loved. But the key to it is right inside ourselves. Until we can figure out that the love we're looking for is right here. Because you know what? I don't give a shit about anybody else being happy as long as I am. Right? If I can be happy, I don't care what you do. You can do whatever the hell you want. If you're happy, I can do whatever I want. I can be whoever I want to be. What I need from you, what I needed from my friends that I didn't get, was I needed them to love themselves too. For as soon as they did that, they would say, oh, I'm good. It's all good. Are you happy? Yeah, I'm happy. Oh, good. I'm happy for you. That's not how it turned out. And I don't know how these other people have, people in their lives, treated them, and if they're still in their lives. But I can say that I had at least 30 people that said at one time they loved me. They even said it wouldn't matter when I told them that I was transgender. Oh, we'll still love you. But guess what? It mattered. Those same people that told me that left my life. I haven't talked to them in 5 years. What? What is ridiculous about that? They told me they loved me. What's love mean? Love was need. They needed me to be a certain person, and I couldn't be that for them. That love that they had in their world that they perceived as their happiness, changed the day that I told them I was trans. And they couldn't handle that. So they moved me out of that world to let them be happy again. And what they're going through their life right now is the same way every single day. Okay, my box is good. What's in it is fine. Don't let anything else get in there that will make me uncomfortable, because then I'll have to change how I think about it. And I don't want to change how I think about it. I like it comfortable the way it is. Well, unfortunately, that will never make them happy. You know, I've had many relationships in my past. I was married for 28 years, had 3 beautiful children. My spouse, she could do no wrong. She could have been yellow polka dotted with pink stripes on her. I wouldn't have cared at all. But she didn't like what I did. She needed me to be something else. And that's not a put down to her. I wish she could have said, I don't care what you are. I love you all the same. But she couldn't. But I think that's our world. We're always looking for something that we need. And we'll never be happy with looking outside of what we need. Anthony alluded to the fact that he is so freaking happy, and he's always asked, why are you so happy? Because this person right here loves who they are. They found who they were, and you can just tell. He walks in a room, he just lights the room up. I've been talking with him now for 3 or 4 years, and he just amazes me, as they all do. I mean, there's so much courage at this table, you have no idea. So much courage. What we have been through every freaking day of our lives. We did something unheard of. We changed our gender. What the frick is that? You think about that. Think about your own self having to make that decision. None of us wanted to make it. But we knew we had to, because that's who we were. We thought enough of ourselves to take care of this person before anybody else, which was the right thing. It was the right thing. We truly care about this person, and got to the point where I don't give a shit what you people think. I was a teacher in a school district for 20 years, same school district, and I said, I'm doing this. And I said, I'm going to shake that community up, and I did. But I've been Nicole there for 5 years now. Happiest years of my life as a teacher. I've been teaching for 35 years. These are the best years of my life, because I'm happy. And you know what? I don't give a shit what other people think. And as soon as we overcome that, we're all good. I'm telling you, that is the key to our world and ourselves. As soon as you quit thinking about what other people think about you and what you do, you're golden. You have captured it. It's truly, truly the best. So, if I could just get everybody else in this world to love themselves, I would be fine. We would all be fine, because no one would care anymore. We could all just be happy. And that is my goal. So as a teacher, I don't mean to get up on some high horse here and tell you guys how to be, but I know the journey I've been on, I found myself. And I think this whole panel has found themselves. And it's a great victory when you get to that place. What a gift you get. I don't understand how what makes us happy makes everybody else sad. That makes no sense to me. It should be the absolute togetherness. What makes me happy, everybody else gets happy and stays happy. Unfortunately, it's not like that. We are a need society, we're not a love society. It's called unconditional love. That's all it is. Our love is usually conditional. I love you if you just keep doing what you're doing, if you don't do anything different. I love you. Do I unconditionally love you? Well, that's a whole other ballgame. No, it's not. Unconditional love is the only love. There is no other love. There is no other love. That other love is need. And unfortunately, people use it in place of love all the time. And when we figure that out, we're going to be a whole lot happier people. Okay, so I just want to give it, how much time do I got?
You got 2 or 3 minutes.
Okay, Cliff Note version of myself. 5 years old, knew I was a girl. Get married, go to college, athlete, baseball player, play professional baseball. Thinking marriage is going to save me from being this. It doesn't. Have 3 kids. Think it's going to save me. It doesn't. Have almost a nervous breakdown when I'm 40 years old, thinking that if I don't do something, I have to tell somebody. I kept it a secret. I was Catholic. I had there's 11 kids in my family. I live in a small town, Sublimity, Oregon. Anybody ever heard of it? What? Sublimity, Oregon. It's about an hour away from here. Met Bill Murray. Was on Saturday Night Live, 1978, playing baseball. And what's cool about that story is at a transgender conference. I'm at a transgender conference. Bill Murray came and was staying with our team because he was a friend of the owners, the Speaker Clique. And they did a video for that year, it was 1978, of what we did one summer, and Bill Murray did it, and he spent 2 weeks with us and had a blast with the guy. Guy's a freaking crack up. And I tried to tape it on my VCR, but they were so big and bulky and couldn't even get them to program that I couldn't do it. So I didn't see the video. And that was in 1978. It was supposed to be on in October of that year. 28 years later, I'm at a transgender conference in Port Angeles, Washington, which, by the way, is this week up there. And a couple of friends of mine are up there. I walk into this room, and this couple are there, and we get to chatting, as just having coffee. Hi, how you doing? Where are you from? Oh, I'm from Portland. Where are you from? Oh, we're from Olympia, but I used to live in Aberdeen. I said, Aberdeen? I said, I lived there for three months. I played baseball there. He goes, were you there when Bill Murray was there? I said, yeah. He goes, I've got the video that they had that year. I go, you're kidding me. I had never seen it. He sent it to me. I got to see for the first time. This was only like 5 years ago that this happened. And I got to see myself on TV that I didn't have before in those 28 years, and I do it at a transgender conference. So it's just totally weird how the whole world works. Meant to be. Meant to be, absolutely meant to be. So, yeah, I'm currently a high school teacher at West Lynn. Anybody here from West Lynn? Oh, my God, you guys go to West Lynn High School?
Still, yeah.
Oh my God, yeah, well, I was there. So anyway, I'll quit, but Google my name if you want to find out anything about what happened when I did that. It's all there. Channel 2 News did an interview, it's on there. There's links going everywhere, and newspaper articles, and Lars Larson notes about a radio show he did that just totally beat me up, and anyway, it's all there. And I've given this speech, so I know you guys are going to have questions, so I'll shut up now, but thanks for coming, and I want to thank this group, because these people are the people that are going to change this world. They are truly doing it every time we do this, and to them,
You too, Nicole.